Casual recess versus competitive recess. What's an odd leave-length fact that you know? Seaside bombers can often be identified because the blast pressure of a torso-mounted seaside vest separates the head at the weak point, neck junction. So heads tend to pop off and land nearby relatively intact like a T-ball. Pineapple goes on pizza just like tongues go into ace holes. It's not for everybody, but those who enjoy it are a bit more sophisticated. I can't believe you would compare something so wonderful to something as revolting as pineapple pizza. Surgeons in India removed over 600 iron nails from a man's stomach this week after a CT scan revealed the massive metal in the 48-year-old's abdomen. They could have removed the nails really quickly if they had done an MRI. I've been alive 20 years and still haven't found the right thing to say when someone knocks on the door of the public bathroom you're in. Hold on a minute, I'm eating. I mean, no wonder he forgot her face as she ran from the palace. You think your life is hard? Try being stuffed with meat 24/7. What? You can choose to repopulate any amount of spam you want. End world hunger. Edit. I'm sorry. You are not the father. Maury has freed more black men than Lincoln. Giraffes have 7 cervical vertebrae, just like you humans. What do you mean you humans? Nothing. I meant we humans. Wholesome. US Army doctor returns arm to Vietnamese soldier 50 years after he took it as a souvenir. It's truly disarming. Average male population in Thailand. As a Thai, I could confirm that having a girlfriend in Thailand is kinda pain in the ace. I truly hate it here. Now replace it with women. Not so funny now, is it? Now replace it with women. Not so funny now is women. Now replace funny with it. Now so it now is women. I'm having a ducking stroke. Replace stroke with baby. Congratulations. The dating pool for young women is literally porn addicts. Sensitive guys you have to perform constant emotional labor for. Narcissistic, if not sociopathic. Gym bros. Emotionally distant manipulators. Performative woke men who still treat women like shit. So basically, guys who post 4chan. Guys who post on Reddit. Guys who post on Instagram. Guys who post on LinkedIn. Guys who post on Twitter. Soundproof home learning dome. Can we talk about the bucket with toilet paper next to it? 7 + 4 = 12. Specifically designed to kill Jedi. Not even one Jedi was killed by it. Your pens was designed to reproduce, yet not even one girl has been ducked by it. It's crazy how much we have in common with gorillas. Our DNA structures are like 98% identical. Our outer ear structures are similar. Our hand structures are similar. Opposable thumbs and fingernails. We both embate at the zoo. Female gorilla gestation is 8.5 months. I could go on. It's absolutely crazy. I was so excited to take a picture with the lions and realized at the last second that they were having fun. It is 2 males. Yeah, it's jail dude. You could become a millionaire in less than a day just by touching your phone in the right places. If you know what stocks are going to skyrocket or something like that, you could lose everything in one day just by touching the right people in the right places. Who the duck sold me this $40 smartphone? Where the duck did you get this shot? Hell, look at the images bra. Who's getting the best head? Bro started life out on Mark's difficulty. My great-grandfather served Adolf Hitler in a restaurant, no fool, on the dance floor. When you see a girl crying because no one came to her funeral. Free suffocation. Quest to add-on increases VR immersion by making you suffocate. Porn just got 10 times better. People who duck their family. Why? Judging by your spelling you should ask your parents. What would you do if your grandfather on his dying bed tells you are left 100 million in and he dies in debt? Cutting people's earphones, then giving them AirPods. Cutting people's legs off, then giving them wheelchairs. Married pilot couple reveal what it's like to share a cook. This is so sad. Someone give a cook to that poor woman so they don't have to share anymore. If women aren't supposed to cook, why do they already have milk and eggs in their body? Even provides ketchup from 3 days to 1 week. What is your number one obscure animal fact? The duck-billed platypus has no nipples to feed their offspring. Instead, milk oozes from the skin, just like Reddit admins. I once heard my hot neighbor moaning and got instantly turned on. She moaned for ages before I realized it was actually a pigeon. I reckon I geeked off to that pigeon for a good 45 minutes. Really ruffled your feathers, huh? Some claim the USA is a Christian nation, compelling me to wonder which assault rifle Jesus would choose, the AR-15 or AK-47 male gun. What is tabletop? It's like doggy, but you put your breakfast and the newspaper on her back. Welcome to Alabama the Beautiful. Governor Bob Riley. Jokes aside, you all, this song touches me more than my uncle. Humans with siblings have better survival skills because they've had experience in physical combat, psychological warfare, and sensing suspicious activity via interactions with the other spawns of their parents. One time my brother asked for help getting off the beanbag chair, so I bent over and grabbed his hands to pull him up, but instead of getting up with me, he yanked me down while kicking into my nuts. I learned a lot about trust that day. Queen Victoria, the second longest serving queen and ruler of the British Empire, drank a shot of opium every day, carried Cook Wayne chewing gum, and smoked Mary Jane to ease her stomach pains. Her Highness. A Latina superhero which powers are crossing borders and it's illegal. This is why representation matters. Why does this guy seem like he's the patient who killed the actual psychiatrist and is impersonating him at the trial? What's the most attractive thing a guy can do for a girl? Feed her. To who? People who are seriously going to Area 51 on September 20th. What's your motive? Seaside. Same. Gets roasted in the comments. You wasn't fully roasted. Mining for sulfur inside a volcano. I see a lot of inequality in this video. We definitely need to have more black people and women harvesting sulfur inside volcanoes. Thank you so much for adding tiger warnings for food. The snig's scared of pancakes. Oh, scary. My favorite thing is when he listens and remembers the little details. So the big details don't matter. I've been doing this wrong all along. I got you those earrings you mentioned you liked when we were walking through the city last year. Maybe you can wear them when we go visit your mother for Christmas. Jim. My mother died 2 months ago. I saw a strip club across the street from a mini golf place, and I'm liberal, but that's too much for me. What if you're just trying to have a nice afternoon with your family, then your kids look across the street and have to see a bunch of losers playing mini golf? Love it. I strongly agree. Only holes I want my balls in isn't on a mini golf course. About for my birthday and my daughter's boyfriend order a strawberry margarita. What do I say? My dude. Delicious knows no masculinity. If I were that kid, I'd drink the duck out of that and then raw dog your daughter. Friend. I'm a wanted criminal in 76 countries. Me. Same LMAO. Friend. Wait, you're gay too? Me who manslivered 89 people with my Honda Civic in 2006. Wouldn't that make you unwanted? Stop complaining about your life. There are people in North Korea. They won't read this. Punctuation is the difference between let's cook kids and let's cook kids. Either way, I'm getting fed. First fictional character you geeked off to. The only fictional thing I beat off to is the Loho Coast. Things women find unattractive in men. The thing attached to the pens. Why do gay guys sound gay? I know. It's a stereotype and a lot of the time you wouldn't be able to tell. if a fella was gay just by speaking to him, but it certainly exists in most gay chaps I've ever met. Is it a biological thing perhaps? Is it an act or persona? They also tend to speak really fast. What's that about? It cause our throats have been genetically altered to take cook. What's something you know, but you really shouldn't? My dad has only one working nut. My mom and sister got into a big fight while drunk, and my mom told my sister that she came from her dad's bad nut. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Same here, I shot my dad when I was 14. Don't regret it. Although I'm happy for others on Father's Day, I don't feel the need to celebrate it. Did you just admit to murder on here? He didn't die until a few days later, so no. Men should also be hit on with pickup lines. Bro, if you were a fruit you'd be a pineapple. If you were a vegetable I'd visit you in the hospital as often as my schedule permits. Post mentions Israel. Comment section. You hate Israel because of their treatment and hypocrisy towards the Palestinians. I hate Israel because I'm anti-Semitic. We are not the same. Is it possible to eat so much peanut butter that your semen will trigger an allergic reaction in a person with a peanut allergy? Planning a murder, anaphylactic cook. Found the female 9-gagger. I wish my mom had aborted me. She can still abort herself. I can't stand people who just complain without even trying. Pregnant catty always wet as duck from the baby crying cause its daddy left already. Your last name is your ancestor's job. People with last name Armstrong. I worry for people with the surname Dickinson. NSWF, how important is sex for you in a relationship? Depends on the relationship. Relationship with my wife, very important. Relationship with my dog, slightly less important. What is the shittiest fan base in the world ever? According to me it's BTS armies. Like, I'm not a hater of BTS, but they literally have the shittiest fan base of all time. Sorry to the armies, but yeah. Hotla has a pretty toxic fan base these days. Mickey and Minnie go to court. The judge says, Mr. Mickey, you want to divorce your wife on the grounds of insanity? Mickey says, I didn't say she was insane. I said she was ducking Goofy. Dog ducks a mouse. Something tells me that doesn't end well for the mouse. Cow. Goofy is a cow. What about vasectomies? I heard those are not always effective. The woman can still get pregnant and sometimes the baby is even a different color. Holy shit, that sounds awesome. I'm going to get a vasectomy now and cram in my wife to see if I can get a blue baby. I'll collect all colors like some baby daddy Thanos. All I need now is a wife. Kirby just swallowed you. What ability did he get? Diabetes. What's the weirdest sensual experience you've ever had? Had a guy inside me start doing push-ups. The game train stops for no one. What? Georgia man kept deceased mother in freezer 4 years for casual sex. That is one cold mother ducker. When I was like 12 and I first heard the term below jab, I literally thought it meant blow, so I went to my room and put a fan of in front of my nut and thought I was getting a below jab. No one knows this story, but all of Reddit now. Pretty easy. Normally I scramble. Hidden pens detected. I've scanned through 13,472 comments. Approximately 70,127 average pen's lengths worth of text. In order to find this secret pen's message. Beep. Boop. I'm a bot. What the duck, there's a bot for everything. When you are honey as duck, your nut will show you directions to a female who is also honey as duck for you to duck. r/honey jail. Why? Why am I at a nursing home? I once had a dog that loves ducking our pig. Does that make him a pig too? By duck I mean absolutely rip. Homie would short stroke it and be in hog heaven. Ducking pig, squealing and trying to get away. Dog was attached and hold on for dear life. Life on Mars. Whoa. Is that actual bacteria? Amazing. We found life on Mars. That's not a life. A person exists at birth. If it's inside of a mother, it's not an actual life yet. Fetuses are the forbidden crunchy gummy bears. The only way I can show that I truly loved my sugar daddy and not for his money is to have a bed plug shaped urn and insert it into the hole that he used to fill in. What is the one thing you should always buy new? Safety gear. I was gonna say Dank, but I feel like yours covered it. Sometimes holding on does more damage. Me letting a 100-pound steroid fueled attack pitbull go off in a children's park. Chen Si, the Chinese man who saved over 400 people from dying by seaside. Saved them from dying by seaside by killing them himself. Not all heroes wear capes. Why don't we give people aged 70 to 90 cook Wayne? I mean, like, if we really just let our bodies rot and are tired/sore all the time just ducking, load them up on some uppers and get the boomers active with some efficient coke use. What problem are you trying to solve with this? Grandma's gotta go. 12 hours to left live. Hi, I have 42 years and I have 4 level at answer. Now I'm at Minsk hospital waiting the death. Ask me anything. Ace or tights? Whoever tried stealing my car this morning, you left your ID in here. Please return it to that person, it was a honest mistake. Please return it to that person, it was a honest mistake. Ah yes, the legendary battle between Darth Diabetes and Obi-Wan Chromosome. I wish I could post my veins too, but I would probably get banned. Why? They are not on my arms. Oh. I gave this homeless guy $5 and an old lady behind me told me he's just going to use it for dogs. So I confronted him and asked where I could also get dogs for $5. There was a young woman breastfeeding in the park when an old woman came up to her and started berating her about being indecent. The poor young woman looked like she was about to cry. So I took an apple out of my mouth and told the old butch to mind her own business. And in the end, Uncle Phil showed the unconditional love of a real man and father. Moral of story: a father is not based on blood and spam. You can't choose your father, but you can choose your daddy. Always regretted not keeping my PlayStation. Then 22 years later my stepmom hands me a bag that she'd forgotten about in storage. This is the second best thing online today I've seen a stepmom do for her stepson. Cheap lazy landlord paint covered everything. Hello my baby. Hello my darling. I'll respond facts to every comment. Now's Lex is fun with a homeless guy. Facts. If each man produces 5 milliliters of repopulate when they awesome on average, and we all came together 3 times, we could fill an Olympic-sized swimming anime in real life. Blub blub blub. Oh boy. A cram pool. Dives in yummy in my tummy. Proceeds to chug. My opinion on abduction is kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, I like the idea of killing babies, but I don't like the idea of giving women the chance to make decisions. Easy solution: force women to have an abduction. 1 bullet for 2 is a simple hack. China moment. Love the smell of a war cram in the morning. Geneva Convention, more like Geneva suggestion. More like Geneva bucket list. My parents went through my phone and deleted over 1,500 different images and videos and emptied the trash bin. I'm 15 and they haven't found anything bad on my phone ever. 1. They said it's to clear space, which I doubt as I have plenty of space left. They said it's to clear space. That should be your message when you send them to the retirement home. We are the world's tallest family. Guinness World Records. This new Attack on Titan episode looks very realistic. If you hate a person, then you're defeated by them. I guess Hotler won. Wait until you find out about NSFL. Reddit should add separate NSWF tags for Gore and Pan. I'm so tired of my owners being ruined by those hot ladies. We've all kicked a pregnant woman. No. He's got a point. I do it nearly every day. Belt versus knife. I tried this, but then my trousers fell around my ankles and I fell over and got stabbed right in the nose. Give me one reason why any civilian needs access to something like this. To take headshots of your kids and all of their friends. Girlfriend. I leaked ass Lex tape on Reddit. Me who knows that it's fine cause Reddit's video player never ducking works. Well, it's only a 2-second GIF, so I guess that might actually load. There was a new teacher on my middle school who only ever ate from tiny jars of baby food during his breaks. As in, the ready-to-eat veggies and stew blended into a uniform slurry type of baby food. His colleagues started prodding him about it and eventually found out that it was not about food allergies, texture issues or an unconventional palate, like you might guess if you were giving someone the benefit of the doubt. No, this guy thought that the government put tracking chips and evil chemicals in all of our food and beverages, but baby food was exempt because they wouldn't harm a fragile baby. Dude was gone within a month. Thankfully, government got him. I wish I was one of them, not gonna lie. Bro, who doesn't wish they were Spider-Man? People who love their uncle a lot. This person decided to paint the bottom of their pool red instead of blue. This kind fire. After I swim my spam, and that water going to have a fight to come first. These rats in my ravioli, I didn't order ravioli. So this is the deleted ratatouille scene people were talking about.